Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about Friends, episode 10. And here, I already separated them into three parts. Part 1 is about Phoebe's performance, and part 2 is about the six guys' New Year's Eve promise, and the part 3 is about what happened at the New Year's Eve party. First, let's come to Phoebe's performance. At the Central Perk, Phoebe said she's doing all new material that night, and she has 12 songs about her mother's suicide, and one song about the snowman, and it's like this. And look what Chandler said. Want to open with the snowman. And after singing so long, Phoebe was singing about her mother's suicide, and everyone is like this. But there are people who is not like others. There are two people talking with each other loudly, and that really upset Phoebe. And let's see what will happen to Lad's poor scientist. And next is about their New Year's promise. At the Central Perk, what's her name?
Rachel.
Rachel was asking those five people what are they going to do on New Year's Eve, but everyone just growing at her like this. And Rachel was thinking like, what's wrong? What's wrong with the New Year's Eve? And that's that Chandler explained to us. He said, you have Paulo. You don't have the desperate scramble to find anything with this to kiss when the ball drops. And he's just sick of being a victim to this Dick Clark holiday. And don't laugh when you see this word. Who knows what this word means? Hank. I don't know. I don't know. Good. Yeah. Anyone knows? Okay.
I know.
No. Okay.
Dick is a name.
Yes.
For a man.
Let's introduce this man. Dick Clark. Yes, it's a man. This. His real name is Richard Wagstaff Clark. He's a famous TV program host in America. He's famous because of the American Dance Dance hosting this program. And in last life, Chandler say Dick Clark holiday because he's also famous for this TV program. This TV program is a program that always transmits the big ball dropping at the New York Times Square. The big ball, yeah, you see. But sadly, he was dead in April 18, 2002 due to heart attack, and he was 75 years old then. But several days after, Phoebe said she wants to stay with the person on day and night and night and day, and even special occasions like New Year's Eve. She wants to break the promise. And Chandler say, oh, yeah, because I already asked Janice, his ex-girlfriend who broke up with him very unpeaceful. And more days after, Monica asked the people too, because there are already two breaking their promise. And also, Rachel Paulos is catching an earlier flight from Rome. Joy asks any person. Pink. No, you're wrong, but good answer. Yes. He met a really hot single mom at the store. And the only person who didn't ask any person to the New Year's Eve party is that it. Next, it's part 3 at the party. At the New Year's Eve party, there are many people there. Yeah. And Phoebe is with the man she met in the Central Park. And Chandler was with his ex-girlfriend. And that's the single mom and two of her children. And during their conversation, the single mom said something dirty. But that's not dirty, it's like this. No, nothing. Next, Rachel comes like this. She's supposed to went there with Polo, but let's see why. Jerk missed his flight, Rachel said. So, who do you think is the jerk? Yes, and joke means hood, like, I don't say that word, it's dirty. And last comes the person who Monica asked to go. It's Fun Bobby. But he looks so sad. It's because his grandfather just died 2 hours ago. But there was no plan, so he went to the party. And that's Joy. Joy just heard somebody died, and he went to Polo to say hello. And he said, "Hey bro, who died?" And Monica is like this. And at the party, after Polo said what happened
Fun
to him,
Bobby.
or Fun Bobby said what happened to him, everyone is like this at the party. And when it comes to the big ball dropping on the TV, Rachel was saying, "The ball is dropping." Yes, look, her lips are hurt, and you will see why in the press. And everyone is like, "What?" And Rachel said again, "The ball is dropping." But look, when the ball is dropping, they're all alone. Monica's, because Fun Bobby's grandfather died, and Phoebe's boyfriend is going to Russia, and Polo is at Rome. And Joy's ex-girlfriend was she was away because Joy got angry at her, and the single mom Chandler X is already in the bed with other guys. And that's all my presentation.